Blessings, man. Thanks. Thank you to the Most High for the opportunity. First and foremost, man, let's just get into things. Smoke one. This the early morning. Wake up, bake up, get right. Get our day going before we get out in the atmosphere where shit you know is crazy outside the door. Get ourselves together accordingly to have a good day. We gotta do better though. Some of these videos are getting out of fucking control. Shall we?
Really enjoy looking at attractive women. Like, I want to see every version of an attractive woman. You know, height, short, tall, long, skinny, big girl, smoker, all pretty stuff. I could do that all day. I could just sit and look. You know what I mean? But, you know, I don't want them to come too close to me. Don't come to me. Just stay over there where you at. Because you're probably crazy and you everything.
When 50 says things like this, it really helps you understand why he's not out here with 8, 9, 10 baby mamas like some of these rappers out here. And even more so, it gives you a glimpse into why he's been able to be so successful beyond rap music. And really, I think the point he's trying to make is, yeah, go ahead if you want. You could waste your time chasing after beautiful women, but understand, it just may come at a price that may not be worth it.
No one gotta find out. It could be a secret.
Washers use 80% less water than hand washing and save $130 on these cascades.
YouTube commercials, bro.
Alright, so I guess he's loyal, I guess.
Yeah, he is.
Were you nervous?
No.
How you feel about this?
That's what
What do you mean by that?
I mean, I don't really. What do you mean by that? I mean, I just feel like you deserve better anyways.
Emotional, damn it!
But he passed though.
What? Is that something you gotta say?
I just sense some type of like awkward energy right here, so.
Can I be honest? Be honest about what?
Honest about what? What do you mean, honest?
I've had a crush on you ever since middle school.
But wait! There's more!
And I know you didn't swing that way. That's why I was just pretending to be your friend all these years. What?
Wait, what?
I don't look at you like that. I know this. Rejected.
Man, she gonna cry when she get in the car. Not only was she rejected by the boyfriend, but then she was also rejected by her best friend as well. And this just goes to show how little game so many women have. She put herself in the friend zone for years, only to end up getting rejected. Not once, but twice.
Like, yeah, like, I'll hang out with you.
So, what's up? Let me get your number.
All right, bet. Oh, shit, nice.
Okay, cool.
You better hurry up with my name.
What's your number? Wait, you said what?
For my
You have a boyfriend?
Yeah, 713.
So you have a boyfriend, and you're giving me your number.
He's not my boyfriend.
Why don't you lying? Why you always lying?
Okay. Just a friend. Something's wrong here. Dead giveaway. Dead giveaway.
Charles, thank you very much.
Dead giveaway.
Should he have any control over what you wear when you go out?
Oh, hell no.
What?
No.
Shit.
No.
If Shawty wears something a little too bit revealing, you heard me? I should have a bit say so just because, like, you were a reflection of me.
No.
If that makes sense.
No. I walked out here in this
She
mini
on that
mini
feminine
skirt.
shit. She on
Right,
that
because I'm a
feminine
woman of 2023.
shit.
And I feel
She
like
look good.
women can wear what they want to
Fine,
wear.
look, you
I shouldn't
fine,
have to talk to my husband about wearing what I should wear, you know?
Right. Fine like someone, but at the same time, also be respectable and respect your husband. You
No.
heard me?
If I want to wear a bralette, I can wear a bralette out. I shouldn't have to ask for his permission. I shouldn't ask for his
just
permission.
no thing on with your titties out.
I'm not saying my
We
titties
breaking
out.
up. We
He's
breaking
saying
up.
if I
We
wear a
breaking up. We
bralette
breaking up.
and underwear. That's what I'm saying. I know. A man
it's cool
a man should not be able a man should not be able to tell a woman what she should and should not wear. It's 2023. If there are flying cars, that means men cannot tell women what they should wear. That's period. That's on anything. You should not be able to tell me what I have to wear. That's not, no.
Run! Run!
If Wrong is Strong was a person, I'm glad he stood up for himself, at least, and kept on going. I agree with him 100%. It's self-respect and respect your man as well. And this is just a public service announcement. Just because you're the loudest person in the room,
thank you,
doesn't mean you're right.
Thank
you know,
you.
I find it so interesting
Talking loud
that
as
women
fuck.
like her who have this mentality with
no!
like they are a
You're talking
single
so
woman.
goddamn
And the fact that she
loud.
will
You
completely
straight?
dismiss the thoughts and the feelings of someone who she is supposed to have so much respect, love, and trust for tells you everything you need to know about the kind of woman she is in the confines of a relationship. And the fact of the matter is, what she's displaying is an inability to be able to look long term into the future. Because if you choose to be the kind
You
of
got a
woman
mini
who lacks
skirt
the
on out that
awareness to
motherfucker
think,
with a knife.
maybe I should hear him out. This
That
is my
pussy
man.
is so
I
close.
trust, love, and respect him, so I will not do anything purposely to undermine that. Don't be surprised when he pulls the rug from underneath you and decides to move on. Because no man that has enough respect for himself is going to choose to stay committed to a woman who has shown herself to be argumentative, combative, and outright disrespectful. Because she is what you will call a walking red flag. And he needs to be on his way so that way she can
Buy a dog, die alone.
Oh, Kevin coming too.
Invoicing taking forever. Do it in a snap. With online invoice payments. Try Zero free for 30 days.
Get this shit off this TV. Goddamn Vivo, Verbo, or whoever. Get off.
Up. 1, 2, 3. Okay? 4. All right? Hit it, big boy. See what you got. All right? Your turn. All right, now see, you see how I did it. Now let me see you do it like I did it. Arms out. All right? Like that. Yes. Pay attention. I told you how to do it. Now let me see you do it. 1. Like this. This is good, right?
Yeeking them. Yeeking
Don't
them.
ask me for nothing, all right?
I just wanted to share that because I thought it was hilarious. I'm 36 years old and I work out pretty consistent, pretty much on a regular basis. But I got a 20-year-old nephew whose testosterone is pumping at 100 miles an hour. And he's just a constant reminder that you can't outrun Father Time.
You know, it baffles me the amount of women that are like, I would never let my husband tell me what to do. I'm not his child. And these same women, they'll go to work. Their boss says, hey, I need you to turn this in by 5 p.m. They say, yes, sir. The HR manager says, hey, I need you to stop saying this to your employees. They say, okay. The trash man says, I need you to put your trash cans beside the road on Wednesday mornings. They say, okay, and they do it. The speed limit sign says, don't go past 65. Guess what? They don't go past 65. The nurse says, hey, you have this condition. I need you to take this medicine. They say, okay. Their single friend will say, girl, you don't need to do this for your husband. You need to tell him this, this, and this. And they say, I can trust you. You're the expert. Literally, everybody else in the world will tell them, jump. And they say, how high? And they do it. But when your husband...
This is a pivotal point that I'm glad someone else displayed and talked about, because it's not spoken of that for some reason or another, women have, our women, melanated women, have attached the thought to a man not giving me, everything I want or desire. You don't respect him, you don't, whatever you want to make up, you're not going to do what I say. Keep the same energy outright everywhere. Tell the judge, the police, tell the apartment complex, tell Georgia Power, you ain't paying on this date. You want to pay another time. You don't want to pay this amount. You want to pay that amount. You're not coming to work at 8 o'clock. You coming in at 12 when you feel like it. But like she said, you don't. And there's a disconnect of respect.
Who has a covenant with God to protect and provide for you, tells you, I don't think you should do this. Yes, you should do this. No, you should not do this. It's a problem and you're oppressed.
You know, too many times we hear women talk about how they want a man to be a leader, a provider, a protector, someone who they can love and trust to make the right decisions. But when they say that, they still want to be able to move in such a way that is not in sync with that man. But what they fail to realize is that when you're dealing with a man who has those core qualities, he is going to exercise demonstrating and using those qualities. And it just does not make any sense that you would desire, search, and commit to a man that possesses those traits only to turn around and completely disrespect and ignore him.
So when we first got married, I told her, I said, hey, if you get mad at me or we get upset, I'll go in the next room. You ain't going to your mom, and I'm not running to my mom. We ain't running and telling them nothing that's happening in here, because this is between you and me.
I think the whole concept of love, commitment, and marriage is not in its proper place today.
Come on now.
Females feel like love is butterflies in your stomach,
Come
looking
on.
perfect all the time,
Come on.
smelling good, and he treating you like royalty all the time. That's not reality. It's
on.
not just a feeling when you love somebody. It's a decision that you've chosen this person and you're going to be committed to this person.
Listen, plain and simple, people think just because nowadays you got more choices on the menu, that means you're going to have a better choice than what you already chose.
Talking about?
Anyway, guys, I hope I left you with something to laugh about, something to think about, something to talk about.
Fuck is you talking about? Motherfuckers really believe you could just do whatever the fuck you feel like doing for as long as you feel like doing it. Not answer the shit, not have no fucking answer to you. Everything is just in your brain. Nothing has been authorized, fortified, sealed. You know what I'm talking about? Ain't nobody green lighted. None of this shit you talking about. You just talking about shit that's in your mind to say, but it's not. It don't weigh on nothing. If that makes sense to you. It has no grounding, no anchor, no foundation to that situation at all. 1 minute you feel that way, 10 minutes I ask you about it. Well, you know, and no, bet you was just yelling about this being that. What is it?
Hey,
How old are you?
I'm 29. I'm Sin. Can you see me?
Yeah, your first name?
Wipe your screen.
I'm Sin. Central.
What's your criticism or critique of the content?
Okay. So, I've been watching you for like a month.
Next.
You talk about us women a lot. You target the young women, which are weak.
What's your criticism or critique of the show? I've been watching your show for a minute. You talk about women a lot. You target with young women, the weak. What the fuck are you talking about, man? What the fuck do you have a problem with is what I'm asking you. You come on, if you've been watching, you come in prepared, state your piece, let's talk about it. But you coming in is just saying shit. You do this and you do that, and you already got your mind made on shit. We can tell. You already got your mind made on some shit. So what is the fucking point of you coming here?
We're not.
What's the criticism? Okay, do me a favor. Make it short. What's the criticism or critique? What is the issue?
Okay, why do we have to? Our mothers have to teach us how to be wives.
Who else is supposed to teach you?
Oh, right.
Ourselves. We can. I mean.
That was your problem, that he said that your mothers need to teach you how to be wives? That's what you have a problem with? And when he asked you, so if your mother's not supposed to teach you, who is supposed to teach you? Your answer is ourselves. So So what do you need a mother for if you're going to teach yourself how to be a wife? And pay bills and be responsible and take care of children, to be a mother. You don't need nobody, you teach yourself. I think they got courses down there at the Y now, right? Let's continue.
That's what life is about. Learning.
Huh? What?
Most of our moms are not there all the time. Some women doesn't have mothers.
Stop.
What? You right?
Women are supposed
Some
to teach
don't.
themselves how to be wives.
No, I didn't say it's supposed to. I did not say supposed to.
I said, hold on, I don't know. You said, why are our mothers supposed to teach us how to be wives? I said, who's supposed to teach you? You said, ourselves.
No.
That's what you said?
Listen.
Who the fuck think you talking to?
Listen.
Who the fuck think you talking to? Don't tell me to, whoa.
You're very intimidating.
Wait a minute. I will shut this shit down.
You're intimidated. It's okay.
I'm not intimidated by you. I'm not intimidated by you, sweet. I don't know why you women think somebody's intimidated by you. I'm just not gonna let you act
Okay,
a fool.
I apologize. Don't cut me off.
Don't tell me what to do. You're not intimidating, dear. Why would I be intimidated?
I'm not trying to be intimidating.
I
I'm
was
sorry.
our women are so quick to try to buck up to a man like y'all can whoop somebody's.
True.
You're backed up by a sister that makes you feel powerful in the face of me.
Can I speak?
Ma'am, this is my platform.
It is.
You just talk crazy. You listen. I am older than you. I am richer than you. I know more than you, and you're gonna tell me to listen? You're wrong.
I'm asking you.
Wrong.
I'm on
If
the
you want
line.
to start again, you can't use a bigger voice than me. You can't win that way, okay? The way you do this is you reset.
And that's a great point by Mr. Sams as well. Women, you don't intimidate men. But I've said this before.
What you talking
Women
about?
change the definition of words. Intimidation, I'll put it on the screen. It means a fear, like I'm worried that this human being who is much smaller than myself, not nearly as strong as I am, she intimidates. No, you're just annoying.
You don't over. You can't.
Okay.
And this is what you're supposed to be taught how to do, how to interact with a man. But this is the problem. You young women were raised by a bunch of hyena-like minded women to where y'all think, when I'm done, you don't know how to interact with a man.
Shut your mouth.
Women were raised by a bunch of hyena-like minded women to where y'all think,
Can I speak?
when I'm done, you don't know how to interact with a man.
Shut your mouth.
Go ahead.
Okay, I apologize for maybe making my tone higher than yours. Okay? But I didn't say that we're supposed to be teaching ourselves how to be wives. Some women does not have mothers in their lives. Some parents their mom are dead. Their moms are on drugs.
But that's the few and far between. Majority of people at least have their mom. You're talking about the exceptions, not the majority.
As a woman, you can grow into that.
No.
And another thing,
Okay, stop. Ma'am, let's talk about the majority. What? You women tend to want to make a point and you go to the extremes. You want to talk about women whose mamas is dead or on drugs. How about listen. I don't want to talk about those. Let's talk about what most people have.
But you told me
We are going to talk about the majority, not extraneous stuff. That's not a conversation. You will always be right, and so will I.
You asked me to talk about what's my problem, basically.
Well, if your problem is that somebody's mama is dead or on drugs.
No, that's not just it.
Look, lady. I need you to understand something. You weren't raised to even learn how to interact or have a conversation with the men. That's why this is combative.
And that's a great point by Mr. Sanders as well. A lot of these women didn't have their father in their life and didn't have any real male figure. So them even interacting with a man who they're not in a relationship with is still a foreign concept to them, even though they're well into adulthood. You need to wipe her phone off too. Look like she's calling in from a sauna.
Boost raised my credit score by 12 points instantly, which is insane.
So I raised my score by 21 points instantly.
Awesome.
Literally as soon as I pressed the button.
Boost your credit scores instantly. Free. Only at Experian.com/boost.
Educators know what a head scratcher it can be to figure out what students are getting or not getting.
You said in another one of your live videos.
Do you understand that? You understand that? I want you to understand that we are not equal. We're not physical equals. We're not age equals, and this is a difference in power dynamic.
Yeah, I know this. I know this.
Stop talking.
Can you let me speak?
Stop talking.
And see, the thing is, this is the same insult, guilt, and the need to be right. The need to be right is so strong that y'all can't even understand when it's working against you. Man,
Right.
you can't teach yourself how to be a wife.
I think that I don't know what it is with you, but can you let me speak? Because you brought me up to her to speak. And it's not just that statement that you made in one of your live videos. We can go past this one if you want, because I basically you're not letting me
Are you married?
elaborate.
Are you married?
I'm separated.
Okay.
So
Any
basically,
children? Any children?
yes.
Okay. What's your next issue?
The next issue was basically wasn't the issue, it was the things that you speak on in your lives.
The next issue. I can't deal with all the things I speak on in my life.
Okay, why did you say some men should not go behind a woman, go behind the next man that abused a woman in one of your live videos?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, we're gonna go past that one.
Well, no. See, you can't. If you're gonna ask me to respond to something,
This is what you said.
You stop talking.
So I listen. Oftentimes, people like you want to get on a platform and want me to respond to what you feel like I said.
These are things that you're saying.
What
that
video?
I
What
am
video,
talking
man?
about.
Don't overtalk me. This is the last time I'm gonna tell you. Don't overtalk.
Yeah. You're
This is not the
talking to
last.
a young woman.
This is the
Don't be
last time I'm gonna tell you. Don't overtalk me. Goodbye. I want you to. That's that hype in mind. I'm just.
That lady was giving me crazy vibes. I'm just saying. You seemed a bit off. Mr. Samuel said something. And I've noticed that under my comment sections at times as well. People will watch content, and just like in real life, people will hear what they want to hear. I've had people say things to me in the comment section, like you said this, and I reply back to them, point out the timestamp. I had never said that. People get triggered, and once they get triggered, they stop listening. They only hear what they want to hear. So
Thank
the next
you, brother.
video is the need to be right, and overconfidence becomes delusion, mixed in with a bit of masculinity. Let's get to it.
Can you see me okay?
What up, bro?
Man, how are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
Well, how old are you?
I'm 36.
36.
I can barely see you.
All right. So, what's the right message for women today?
So, first of all, I want to say that I manifested this just now. Because I was like, he don't pick me next. So, my message for women
What?
is, first of all, build
Are
your
you single?
I'm single, yes. I'm single.
How are you sitting in the dark?
I'm sorry. Well, I'm not technically.
Mr. Samuels hate that manifestation crap, and I do as well. Manifest. You have to take action, ladies. Things are not just gonna
Manifest
fall
that
into
lottery
the sky.
ticket numbers then, bitch. What are you talking about? Bitches be manifesting shit that ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
Like, I am the light.
Oh.
He didn't like that shit.
So, what I would say to women is the first off, build confidence because confidence is attractive. Secondarily, I would say know what you want because when you know what you want and you're attractive, you can attract the things that you feel like best suit your life and the opportunities that you feel like you want to be able to thrive in. We've been using the word thrive all night. So just build confidence. You know, everybody is not an ideal societal beauty. You know, everybody has their own definition of
How
beauty.
old are you again?
I'm 36.
Any children?
No children.
Okay.
So I just feel like, you know, women are powerful manifestors and as are men, but I do feel like we take our womb for granted. And no, I'm not trying to be funny, but I feel like because when you know yourself and you appreciate yourself, anything that you appreciate goes up in value. So when you appreciate
What
yourself,
are you talking
then
about?
you're able to
What
attract
you
the things
talking
that you
about,
feel like
bro?
you deserve.
That's not true. That's not true.
I'm sorry?
That's not true. Anything that you appreciate goes up in value. The market has to appreciate it.
Right.
So, but if the market never appreciates it, that doesn't mean the
It ain't
value is
appreciated.
there.
You could appreciate this.
Mm-hmm.
You ever go to a pawn shop?
Yes.
You ever take something that you value to a pawn shop?
Yes.
And in the pawn shop, it was worth $50.
More than 50, but okay.
But you get the point.
And they resold it for more than they resold it for what it was actually worth.
Don't,
That's how that works.
Don't do that. That will end very badly. We can have a conversation.
We can.
But don't do that.
But what I need you to do is respect me.
But no, what you don't need me to do a thing other than respect my platform.
Here we go.
I'll let you speak.
I'm
here for it.
gonna go there.
I'm an adult.
I'm
As
with
are
the
you.
smoke.
Go there.
Me too.
You wanna go there?
Me too.
I'll make your ass famous. Keep it up because I don't need to do this. So we don't have to be there. So why don't you just do this? Back up for a second. And I just said the market. You can appreciate whatever you want to. You can value yourself whatever you want to. Women can call themselves 10s or whatever, but the market still decides.
Right.
That's for you, that's for me. The market is the same for us all.
Simple logic.
That's why I use the pawn shop analogy. You can say this is important, but the market says what value it is.
So can I ask you a question just to rephrase what I was saying? Because you cut me off before.
Oh, you cut me off.
Just because the pawn shop.
I gotta be okay with
the pawn shop.
You gotta be okay with me cutting you off too.
Okay.
Because I'm running the show.
That's cool. I'm a guest.
The pawn shop.
Okay. So the pawn shop will give you a certain number for it, but they're going to resell it at what the actual worth is.
What?
Typically, they're going to give you what you feel like.
Goes back out to the market though.
To whomever is the purchaser.
To the market.
Right, but they're still going to negotiate the
Then why
value
don't you
of
sell
that.
it to the market? Then if that's the case, why don't you sell it to the market at that price since you can get that value?
What point is she trying to make?
Not sure.
Okay, you're right. Go ahead.
I know. We went
Stop her again, Kev.
Just to say.
You're correct.
Confidence. You said confidence is attractive. Who says that?
Confidence is attractive.
Who says
I don't
that?
think so many people like you. You're very confident.
No, I see.
You're very confident.
Hey, hold on. See, I asked you a question, and it is rude to answer a question with a question. It's disingenuous. And I find that offensive.
This is interesting.
No, it's kind of getting off the rails, and it doesn't have to be. I said, you said confidence is attractive, and I said, who says that?
I believe that confidence is attractive.
Okay. In relationship, who gets to decide what's attractive?
The person that's in the relationship.
No. The buyer
The
or the
man.
seller?
The buyer.
Right. So the buyer has to deem confidence as attractive.
Mr. Samuels, are you attracted to I'm asking you a question.
You haven't answered.
Be right. Won't ask.
She answered.
What are the risks of developing?
Why answer the question and you already thinking of some other shit to deflect? What the fuck are you doing?
Right. Won't answer a simple question. She knows she's been beat and to squirm out of that situation. She's going to answer a question with a question.
No.
Are you attracted to insecure women? Do you like women that are not
Look how she
secure
keep
within
talking.
themselves or confident?
She keep
No,
talking.
that's not what we do, see.
She keep talking.
What happened was,
The facial. Then when women, black women do that, bitch, I hit you with
the
something.
buyer, and I said the buyers have to decide confidence is attractive. Men don't say we want confident women.
Okay.
Okay.
So
you just make it
that's
up.
number one.
Okay.
You ladies can be as confident as you want, but one of the biggest problems with women today is your confidence is on to the point where it's overconfident.
Okay.
And it is the opposite of attractive. It's actually rather ugly. This is where a lot of guys tend to have a problem with women in their masculine energy. Because you're trying to be confident. How do I define men? Confident, intelligent, and assertive.
Yep, that's true.
Women, feminine, beautiful, and inspirational. So, being a confident woman if it works against your interest in getting the outcomes you want, how's it suiting you?
I'm single, but because I enjoy my own company as a confident woman,
Stop the cap.
with right now being single, I'm learning to enjoy my own company because I'm a confident person. That means that not only do I love myself, but I like myself.
Are human beings designed to be by ourselves or in couples?
I was born in the world by myself.
I said, are human beings designed? I didn't say we were born. I'm very careful with my words.
Okay. Are we designed to live alone? We adjust, we adapt.
Are we designed to live in couples and in groups?
Well, I was married for 12 years.
That's a simple question.
So,
Question?
This y'all. Ain't nobody making this shit up on y'all. Listen to this man talking. You motherfuckers are just off base like a bitch. Just the base keep getting off.
Is, okay, why are you being difficult?
because all people
I'm
are
very,
designed different.
I'm very clear with what I'm asking. And I've just had two very nice conversations. But I find it interesting.
Because you asked me my opinion.
But I didn't ask you your opinion. I just asked you a simple, straightforward question. Are we designed to live in couples, in groups, or alone? I didn't ask you your opinion.
Look at that face right now. I'm beat. I know it. But you know what's stronger in me than that notion itself? And that's the need to be right.
The beginning of the conversation was my opinion, right?
We're past the beginning of your conversation. We're down to this point. See, this is the sign language part, folks. This is where we're at. And that's why you see what
shame, insult, guilt, and the need to be right.
You're stuck because a reasonable conversation should not be this difficult. But you go ahead and say what you feel like you need
but
to tell.
But you asked me.
Go ahead and tell what you tell them what you feel like they need.
The question that
they
you
need to be
asked
confident.
me.
They need to integrate men in their lives. Go ahead.
The question that you asked me was, do I feel like people are designed to be alone? Love comes in many forms, so I can't speak. Me speaking on the place I'm in my life right now.
Love, I didn't ask you about love, man. I asked you about human beings.
My name is Donna.
Huh.
My name is Donna. Thank you. That's fine.
I'm confident. I make a complete asshole of myself for no reason. I said I can put that shit down. But what I be without you? Oh my God, I'm confident. Got your eye all up like you've been sucking on a lemon. You knew as soon as she came in the door, with that damn, you knew she came in the door that way.
That's a perfect picture.
Oh my God. Myrtle. It's Myrtle. Oh, tell me you know yo. John up your honey. You go to go. Oh yeah. Yeah, confidence will make that attractive all day long. And then integrate that in your life, gentlemen. You can't make this shit up.
That's it. That's all I have. And I didn't even